Alrighty, good evening, Arkansas. This is Assistant Chief Forecaster Kevin back here once again. I'm here to give you guys your evening forecast update along with your 7-day forecast as well. And also going to give you guys a radar update on what's going on here. So, one thing I want to address here, something I was looking at just for a second ago. You now see it on your on the page here. We got a flash flood warning across this area here. So, we'll go ahead and read you guys a flash flood warning that goes for southwestern Logan County and central Scott County until 10 o'clock this evening here. Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rainfall across the one area. Between 1 to 3 inches of rain have already fallen over the past hour, and additional heavy rainfall is expected. So as a result, flash flooding is ongoing or expected to occur shortly here. So we got ongoing flash flooding across this area here. As you saw earlier, just for a second here, I didn't mean to take it off the screen. I have seen rainfall amounts. This is just totals here. About 4 upwards to 5 is 6 inches of rainfall. That's almost a half a foot of rain across this area here in far western Arkansas in this little localized area here. So just keep that in mind for today. I'm going to zoom this out and go back to our regional radar here. So here's our radar here, our Doppler radar here. There's your showers, thunderstorms developing across western Arkansas, northwestern Arkansas at this point. We got a couple of storms down here in the southern Arkansas as well here. So there's that one solo flash flood warning at this current point here. We're going to continue to monitor the situation closely. I want to stress something about the severe weather potential here because I know a lot of folks we've been getting blown up over the last 24 to 48 hours about the potential tornadoes or severe weather. The severe weather threat, I want to make this 100% clear, is very, very low. We do not have any tornado threat. We don't have a major severe weather threat, okay? All we have is these cells that are producing 45 up to 50 mile per hour winds. Those are what we call strong thunderstorms. It has to be 58 mile per hour winds or greater to be considered a severe thunderstorm, which in that point would warrant a severe thunderstorm warning. So I want to make that clear to everyone because I know a lot of folks are weary about, are we going to see tornadoes out there? So we're going to see severe weather. I want to be 100% clear that we will not see any sort of tornado activity over the next couple of days. I want to be 100% with that. And also, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the severe weather outlook here for the next couple of days here, just to clear the air, because we've had a lot of folks ask about that potential here. So here's the severe weather threat here, and I talked about this earlier, that we do have a marginal risk over here in far western Arkansas for the potential of seeing isolated damaging winds. That is for today. Now, for the next 2 days, we do not have any sort of risk here in Arkansas. Okay, we do not have a risk for severe weather. That is tomorrow, and then all the way through, here we are as we get towards Monday. No threat. No threat at all. So, severe weather as over the next couple of days here, guys, we're not expecting any sort of major severe weather. If something changes, you guys will be the first to know. You guys always know that we will be the first to get you guys that information here. But right now, we're not expecting any sort of severe weather. Could there be a few strong thunderstorms? Yes. Given the fact that we have all this instability and heating in place, yes, you can see the potential of strong thunderstorms. However, the severe weather potential overall, we're talking for the whole natural state, is very, very low here. So that should hopefully ease some minds in terms of who was wondering about the tornado threat or et cetera at that point here. So that being said, let's go ahead and talk about something else. And one thing I want to talk about, which is higher than the overall tornado, hail, or wind threat, is the flash flooding potential here. And the flash flooding potential is often ignored this time of the year here because it doesn't seem like a big threat compared to, your tornado threat or your damaging wind threat or your hail threat. But flash flooding, deaths caused by flash flooding supersedes all three of those other risks. So that's why we stress so much about turn around and do not drown, move to higher ground whenever you're dealing with flash flooding, because it can kill. And it's been known to cause more deaths than tornadoes, than wind, than hail combined all into one. So as I said before, this is over the next couple of days here. I'm going to go ahead and take you guys to this. So this is day one. This is today. You had your slight risk down here in southeastern Arkansas from those storms earlier on. Marginal risk for the rest of the natural state here. As we get towards tomorrow more of the same here. Now, tomorrow's threat has been upgraded a bit. So we got a slight risk from central down to southern Arkansas and eastern Arkansas. So this is the same area I saw that heavy rainfall earlier on this morning into the mid-morning hours here. So remember, tomorrow morning, Sunday morning commute, turn around and do not drown when encountering flooded roadways here in this area here. So this is for tomorrow. We do have that slight risk down here across southern Arkansas and southeastern Arkansas for the potential of seeing excessive heavy rainfall. Marginal risk for the rest of the natural state. Let's take you guys out to day 3. Day 3, more the same here. Now, as you can see, what happens on day 3 is we get a backdoor cold front that's going to come down from northeast to the southwest here. So that's going to leave for the potential of seeing potential of flash flooding down here in northeastern Texas, northwestern Louisiana, and southwestern Arkansas as we get towards the day on Monday. Now, Monday's threat somewhat concerns me in terms of the severe weather threat, especially in southern and southwestern Arkansas, because you've got a frontal boundary that's going to be draped just like this, a backdoor cold front, and then you're going to get maybe southerly to southeasterly winds here. So southern Arkansas and southwest, we will have to watch you guys on Monday for the potential of seeing some isolated severe weather down there, mainly in the form of damaging winds and isolated hail. I'm not expecting too much of a tornado threat, but we'll keep you guys updated on that potential here. So let's go ahead and talk about your weather highlights for today here. I think I've talked you guys' head off enough. Scattered showers, thunderstorms are expected. Active weekend continues into the early part of the week as well. Some localized flash flooding I just got through talking about is possible as well. So keep that in mind. Remember, turn around and do not drown in these areas here. Do not attempt to drive over a flooded roadway. I want to stress that, guys. And also, bad news, we do have temperatures returning back to near normal for this time of year as we get towards the middle to late part of the week and into next weekend as the southeast ridge begins to reassert its dominance across the area and pushes off the storm jet to the north into the northern plains and in southern Canada here. So that being said, here's your 7-day forecast for northern Arkansas here. Let's get towards tomorrow. 60% chance of rain here. Look for high temperatures. Struggling to get out of the 70s. Maybe some low 80s could be possible here if we can break away from the showers and thunderstorms long enough. On Monday, the backdoor cold front comes through. Look for high temperatures in the low 80s. Overnight lows dipping back into the low to mid 60s here. Some higher elevations could make a 59 to 60 degree mark. We'll keep you guys updated on that. This air mass behind the cold front is not going to be significantly colder, so I'm not expecting temperatures to be dropping off that much. Tuesday, Wednesday, North Arkansas, you catch a break from the rainfall with high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s here. And I want to stress during that Tuesday and Wednesday time frame that dew points are going to be a lot lower. So it's actually going to feel pretty comfortable on Tuesday with highs in the mid 80s, overnight lows back into the low 60s, rebounding as we get towards Wednesday night, getting close to that 70 degree mark. And then as I said before, as we get towards late part of the week and the early part of next weekend, the southeast ridge reasserts its dominance across Arkansas with high temperatures back into the low to mid 90s, overnight lows back into the 70s here. So for central Arkansas, more the same here. 60% chance of rain for both tomorrow and Monday. Look for high temperatures, steady near the mid 80s, overnight lows, starting off in the low 70s, dipping back into the mid to upper 60s here as we get towards Monday night. Tuesday should be relatively comfortable in central Arkansas with high temperatures in the mid 80s, overnight lows back into the low 60s. As we get towards the middle and late part of the week here, rain chances do return as the frontal boundary moves to the north and begins to wash out. So 30% chance of rain for Thursday and Friday. Look for high temperatures by that point, rebounding quickly into the low to mid 90s, overnight lows in the low 70s here with humidity coming back as well. And for southern Arkansas, you've got the more active period out of the entire state, because what's going to end up happening is Sunday into Monday, the frontal boundary is going to make its way to southern Arkansas and it's going to completely stall out. So look for high temperatures to not fall too much. However, with the rainfall and the shower and thunderstorm activity, high temperatures may need to be tweaked over the next forecast update for southern Arkansas. We'll keep you guys updated on that, but look for at least 80% chance of rain on Monday with high temperatures in the mid 80s, overnight lows steady in the mid to upper 60s here. We rebound quickly. I mean, as we get towards the middle part of the week, we're going to rebound very quickly because the front boundary is going to lift north and it's going to wash out. So temperatures by that point will make a run for the mid to upper 90s, overnight lows back into the low to mid 70s here. Our saving grace for me putting 98, 99 for next weekend is all of the rainfall that we're getting right now here. So the more rainfall we're getting, yes, it is adding to the flash flooding potential, but it's also keeping us from getting to 100 degrees here. So the more rainfall we get, the less of a chance we'll hit 100 degrees before the summer ends across Arkansas. So we'll continue to keep you guys updated right here on your source for all things Arkansas weather.